Well, it might still be early in the season, but the trend emerging at the top of the table is the friend of these two sides. Who's going to come out on top in this one? We're live with you next on EA TV. And hello to you from northern Portugal. We find ourselves today here at the magnificent Estádio do Dragão. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And on the menu, live action from the Liga Portugal. It's Porto up against Sporting.
Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
In front of goal this season, but will they meet their match? I say that because their opponents have the best defence in the league.
Well, Derek, this should be a good contest. A great attacking side against a well-drilled defence. This could go either way. It will certainly be interesting.
Starting lineup for Porto.
Although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with two holding midfield players, a number 10 and two wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
Here's the lineup for Sporting.
Well, in this 4-5-1, as you would expect, it's a very compact back four. A midfield five with a mixture of qualities and a front player who will threaten the space in behind the opposition. It looks a good team to me.
So off and running here, the first half underway. It's a neat move, genuine chance, and a fine stop to turn the ball away. Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. Danger building. Is it going to be? And saved by the keeper. Entitled to feel confident based on previous history.
Yeah, they'll be looking to add to their impressive record in these games, that's for sure.
Now opening things up. Successfully cut out. Well, that's a clever ball. Well, the tactical back and forth between the two managers promises to be fascinating.
Yeah, it's always been tense between these two. This won't be...
Oh, hang on, Stuart. Big chance here. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they have been planning.
Well, let's have another look, because this is a goal they have thoroughly deserved. They've played really well so far.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Fernandes. On to Sainz. Sainz. Porto have given us away. Promising pass. Porto doing well to regain possession. Here's Fernandes. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, not smooth, but fiercely competitive in midfield. Dangerous ball. Oh, so close to opening up the defence. Sainz. Eyeing an opening. This could square the game, but the keeper has his say. And how important could that be in the grand scheme of things?
Well, that was a big chance, and really he should have taken that. But let's give credit to the goalkeeper. It's a decent save.
Human. Attacking possibilities for Sporting here. Oh, this is looking promising. Could play it in. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Well, it's a textbook example of dynamic passing. Oh, it's on! Oh, magnificent save!
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. What reaction from the goalkeeper that was.
And really tried to blast that one past the keeper, but his radar was a bit off. And Sporting doing well to win possession. Well, that one has promise. Clément. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Incisive ball. Clément. Could be threatening. Not a passing sequence that's easy on the eye.
Certainly look composed on the ball, don't they?
Well, that's splendid play. Another play for a Sporting throw-in. Schulman. From Sporting. Sainz. Vega. How about the cross? And it took a touch on the way through, so a corner here.
Well, just listen to the fans. They know this is a big chance here.
Oh, disappointing clearance. Well, threat about it. Clément. Schulman. And Sporting in a position of potential menace. Oh, big moment! And they've been awarded a penalty! To make it 2-0. And the penalty is converted. A goal it is. And now he can exhale. So underway once more. 2-0 the lead here. Here's Fernandez. And they win the throw following that challenge.
Well, the visitors have controlled possession, as you can see. Yes, they've played well when going forward, but it's been their ability to regain the ball which has made them so hard to play against here, and it makes them such a good team. It's been a brilliant performance so far.
Now can they win back possession and create something else? Varela. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, sloppy from both sides, you have to say.
The closing down of both teams has been excellent.
Clément. Rivas. Moving the ball well here. Oh, you have a go! And pushed away to safety. Pass all the way, cutting it out. Clément. And slipped through beautifully. And as a play it goes, throw-in coming up here. And Fernandez. Sainz. Game awareness. Clément. Oh, danger here. And he's breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Seemingly no one can stop him. Maybe dangerous here. Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end.
Well, they were nice and compact there and defended that fairly easily.
Clément. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. And the pass keeps them flowing. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And that's going to do it for the first half. Not going to plan here for the hosts at all. They have work to do, Stuart.
Well, you can score all the goals you want, but if you don't defend well as a team, you're going to struggle. And that's been the case today. They've got to get the balance right between defence and attack, starting in the second 45.
And away they go again, into the second half. Kaiser with it. Well, good idea. Strong hand on that one. Fernandez. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. Well, when you're leading, you've can afford to be pass happy.
Well, they're making this look so easy, aren't they?
Clément. Morten Hjulman. A struggle for Sporting to keep the ball. Clément. Making them chase shadows. Clément. Might lead to a chance. Was a commitment to defending. Oh, good save. Excellent header.
Well, those stats tell you everything. They're opening up the opposition at will, and while we've seen some really poor defending, their attacking play has been excellent.
Opportunity here, Stuart. Oh, that is an outrageously good stop.
Well, great reflexes from the keeper. He did brilliantly there.
Over it comes. Kicked it out and cleared it away. And an astute piece of defending. Hjulman. Really determined play to hang on to it. And easily intercepted. And Sporting looking creative here. Clément. Great attacking play. Well, good technique in terms of how he struck it. Varela. Well, as the minutes tick away, it must be hard not to feel the pressure.
Yeah, lost today, and they'll be looking for a new manager, I'm afraid.
Promising looking ball. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Made it look routine, but read it well. And space to attack. Opportunity. Oh, a fine stop, and more importantly, away from danger. Porto have given us away. Theme emerging of wasted possession. Could be dangerous. Always likely to be given as a foul. Looking for the angle. Oh, fine stop. Well, whatever way you slice it, that was a terrible miss.
Well, he'll know what a bad miss that was. I'm not sure how he got that off target.
Gebast. Was a menacing attack, but tidied up. And given acres of space to attack here. Signs. And that is how to block. Clément. Zeno Debast. And he read it well defensively. Referee spotting the transgression. Porto have given us away. Zeno Debast. That's a lovely ball. Well read to ease the pressure. Keeping the ball has represented a challenge for Porto. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Now what can they do from here? Wasteful from Sporting. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Clément. Morten Hjulman. Oh, breezing past him. And it's opening up. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating. And Varela with it. Kaiser. Porto have given us away. Rivas. Now we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Oh, danger here. Could be threatening. Great sliding challenge.
Well, that's how to make a slide tackle. Brilliant timing.
Plenty of support here. And passing it well. And a very fine save. Reading the danger in the air. Defensive intervention there. Clément. Promising possession, this. Zeno Debast. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Now a decent position. Ball lost by Porto. Good weight on that pass. Wasteful again in possession. Hjulman. Well, you might say it's the ideal way to see out a game when you can pass like this.
Yeah, they're in total control here.
Opportunity here. Oh, ball still in play. And second time around he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing. And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Varela. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. And quite simply wide of the target. so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, what a brilliant defensive performance that was. They closed the ball down quickly, they worked hard to achieve, and they read the danger. They completely nullified the best attacking